Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Al. I go by Dapper Chef on Poshmark and Ebay. I'm a full-time foodie, part-time reseller. So, I went thrifting today. I hit up 4 stores and let's see what I got. First up, pair of Vince shoes. Size 9. These were $10, half off, so $5. The only reason I got these was because of the material. They're like a calf hair. I know Vince shoes don't sell as well as they used to, but $5 and they're kind of cool style. Next up, hair corduroys. What caught my eye with these, before I even looked at the label, they still had the real tag on them. These were $7, and they are purple label Ralph Lauren. Sadly, the size is missing. So these guys I'll probably send directly back into the Real, which I find if I can't find a size, I'll usually sell my unsized stuff to Real. So Real for these guys. Next up, pair of frame pants. These were $6, half off. I know frame is not as popular as it used to, but if they're just a printed denim, which is also a kind of a hard sell, but they're the lay high skinny, and size 29. I figure they might sell sometime around holiday season with the hearts. Next up was $10. Just a Patagucci sweater, size extra small. I think this is the better sweater. I never sell them as much, but I think better sweater. Next piece, $5.99, half off. Just this black and white striped shirt dress by Everlane in a size medium. Next up is embroidered jacket, or overcoat, whatever you call it, top, by Broome Street Kate Spade. Size medium. This was $6. The reason I got that was because it was embroidered, kind of Johnny Was vibes, and the material. Material was a linen and Lysol blend, so can't go wrong. And it's kind of perfect for this time of year. Next piece, $3.99. Is this men's shirt. This 3-tone button down. The brand, I really didn't look this one up, but it kind of caught my eye. Brand is Samso, I think. Size extra large. What made me pick it up, which I'm going to have to look it up after, was the fact it says it's made in Macedonia, and it's a size extra large. So Samso. Next piece I saw in the new rack coming out, which kind of caught my eye, was just the Barbie core pink, just polyester, little tiered dress. This was $6.99, and the brand is Rami Brook, and it's a size small. Next up, $3.99, just this Burberry Brit. Little t-shirt, size medium. This I'll probably just send off to Real. Next up, pair of pants, $3.99. This brand can be considered a bolo, mostly in the sweaters, but I've never found anything else besides pants. The brand is Amici, or Pure Amici, size medium, made in USA. Next pair of shorts, $3.99. Just a pair of workout shorts or board shorts, size medium. These are X Cuts, which is a kind of a good men's brand to be aware of. X Cuts. I don't think they're swim trunks, only because they're not lined. But, you know, you can wear them to the beach. Next up, this dress, copper gold color. What would you consider this? Like a crackled gold, textured. This was $10. And the brand is Ronnie Kobo, torn by Ronnie Kobo, and it's a size small. Next up was $7.99, which is the average price, I think, for my Goodwill's dresses nowadays. Parker, size extra small. This one is, I believe, is a newer Parker tag. And this was just cotton blend. So that's going to go to Real Real. Next pair of pants, $3.99. There's a pair of velour pull-ons by Pam and Gala, size large. I know this brand used to be a good brand, but I know I've been sitting on it for a while. So if I don't sell these, I'll probably just send them in to bring them to Buy Sell Trade. I know Buy Sell Trade likes this brand. Next up, I paid $12.99, but this was 25% off. Just this color black dress. Brand I've never really heard of. Comps are kind of all over the place for this brand, but the brand is Luisa Spagnoli. It's a size 44. Next up, $3.99. Just this textured, ribbed Babaton crop sweater. Short sleeve sweater, I want to say. Size medium. Next piece is probably going to go to Real Real again. Theory. This is just 100% wool. Size small. And we all know this is the older Theory label because this tag is small. Next piece. This is definitely going to Real Real. This was $3, but half off, so $1.50. And it is Tiffany and Company, which is Tiffany, like the jewelry, and I guess this is their employees' outfits, so Tiffany's extra small. Next up was $4.99. It's just this IMG quarter zip, full zip hoodie. Yeah, full zip hoodie. This kind of gave me Power Rangers tennis ball vibes. I don't know if IMG is still as popular as it used to be. I know I don't really find it, so I figured pick it up for that price. Next piece was $5.99. So be on the lookout for this. If you ever see this on the back of pants or anything men's athletic wear, look it up. It's not Lululemon. It's Municipal Sport Utility Gear. These are a size large. So this brand is Mark Wahlberg's clothing line. Next up, $3.99, new with tag, Scotch and Soda. Normally I don't pick this brand up as much, but it's kind of on trend with the metallics and the pink. And it was new with tag, so extra small. Next up was $4.99. It's just this reversible bikini top. So it's like metallic pink textured in the front, and then reverse is a garden or oriental thing. New with tag. Brand is Magi, M-A-A-G-I. And it's a size large. So here's the tag if you ever want to look it up. Next shirt was $3.99. I picked it up just because the label looked interesting. Sablin or Sablin, I don't know how how it's supposed to be pronounced. But what made me kind of look it up was made in USA, and it's a size small. Next up was $3.99. Just a brown striped t-shirt by AYR. I know they do jeans. I've never sold their shirts before, but comps look okay for it. Next up, $2.99. This is a COS size large, 100% wool sweatshirt or sweater, very lightweight. What kind of print would you say this is? This is kind of more like polka dot or giraffe. Next up was $4.99, but 25% off. Just a pair of frame jeans in Le Garçon. I got them just because of distressing. And they're size 27. And they look like a newer tag. And because that price, you can't go wrong. Next up was $6.99. Let me know if anyone has ever heard of this brand. I cannot find much about it, but the brand is Study New York. And the size, I don't know. Maybe it's a 2 or a 3 as far as vanity sizing, but it's just a lounge jersey t-shirt dress. Next piece, $4.99. This floral blouse from Wilfred, extra small. Go away. Next piece, $4.99. I saw this caftan. I thought, oh, okay, Johnny Was maybe. But then I saw the tag and it got me. If you know who this is, you know. It's Desigual. Whatever it is, recently Desigual has been becoming more like Johnny Was. But it's got the embroidery all over, some sparkles. Sadly, I don't know what size or material is. Someone cut their tag out. But I don't find Desigual as much either, so why not give it a try? Next piece, $2.99. I gotta look up this brand still. If anyone's familiar with it, let me know ahead of time. I got this because of the print, and it's 100% silk. The brand is called Turnover. It looked interesting because, yeah, made of 100% silk and made in Bulgaria. Next pair of pants, $4.99. I know what everyone's about to say, skinny jeans are dead. Yes, I know, not as popular. But this line is a good line for me. So it's Levi's, made and crafted, which I think is like one of their higher tiers. And it's a size 30, made of Italian fiber. And it's got the leather patch. Last piece in this bag was $7.99. And I saw the print. I kind of knew who it was. If anyone knows who this is, pause, take a guess. If you guessed it right, it's Erdem, or ERDEM, which is a very good brand. Sadly, I do not know the size because someone cut the tag out right where the materials would be and the size would be. So this is probably just going to go off to Real. Unless someone knows the spot where I can find the size without material, without the tag. But they're really known for their florals and their vibrant prints like this. Last piece in this bag was $1.99. It's just a Free People with understated leather. Just a little sleep mask. That was bag number 1. Now let's get on to bag number 2. Bag number 2, $8.99. It's a likely dress, size 10. Likely size 10. Just a sleeveless dress, and it is the Driggs dress. Next piece, Alice and Olivia Air, which I think is which is like their outdoor line or activewear line, size 8. This will probably just go to Real because I don't do the best with Alice and Olivia. Next up, another Real send off. Was $6.99, half off. Made in Croatia, size 42. Little Escada blazer with the little clasp closure. Next piece, $10. Was this Patagonia 100% merino recycled wool blend, size small. Next pieces, 2 of the same dresses, one in medium, one in a large. It's kind of this grayish blue color. They're both $12.99, and they are Baltic born. So Baltic born. Next piece was $3.99, dead stock. New tag. I think this is Millie, unless it's just a different brand that goes by Millie. But MILLY. So just knit sweatshirt. And here was $6.99. Pair of Paul Green little platform sneakers. Paul Green size 6. Which anyone who's good with conversions, please let me know what that translates to. Next pair of shoes were $6.99. They're size 38. For the life of me, I cannot make out what the rest of this brand is. But what caught my eye was it was handmade in Italy. All I can say, Baronessa, maybe Franchetti. Maybe someone else can make that up. If you know, let me know. These were $10, but half off. Pair of Madewell canvas sneakers. They are men's 11, women's 12.5. Let me know what you guys think. Would you list these in men's or women's, or put them in each category? Next up, a little pair of velour boots by Aquatalia, size 8. These are probably just going to go off to Real. Kate Spade, full zip, large wallet. This was 99 cents. That's going to go to Real. Next thing, $6.99. Little Rebecca Minkoff Moto crossbody. This was $6.99. And this was $4. This needs some TLC, but hopefully it's worth it. It's a Kate Spade. I've never seen something like this. So Kate Spade. The only thing that's throwing me off was the interior. Interior, yes, is where it mostly needs the work. It's all stained on the inside. But made in Italy. So I don't know, is that an old line or just a certain style? Next up, pair of Uggs, little slipper clogs, size 7. And last up in this bag, pair of velour ankle booties by Free People. These were $10, size 39. All right, last bag. This was 99 cents. Just a kid's North Face hats, fleece trapper hat, and a size small, but new with tag. Original retail was about $35. These were $7.99. Pair of Nike Air women's sandals, Air Max Soul sandals, size 9. Let me know if you guys have this, if you've been seeing this. Have you seen a lot more TJ Maxx and Marshalls donations like at your thrift stores? Because I've been seeing them a lot more now. Next up, just 2 pairs of Tevas. They're the Pride Collection Tevas, so men's, I want to say. Size 12. I got one in the white, size 12. And one in the black, which is a little bit of thicker sole, size 10. And people have these as new with tag. Would you consider this new with tag, even though it's not the Teva official tag? Next up was some fun little statement shoes. Vans, collaboration with Flower Shop. Your women's 8, men's 6.5. These were $6.99. Next hat. This hat I'm keeping for myself. It's just $1.99. If you know, you know. If anyone knows that show, you'll know this reference. Yep, Shades Creek. Next up was Etro. This was from a Plato's and it was $3. This one is probably just going to go to Real because it's missing the size. Next up is a hat. That was $3 as well. The brand is Tilley, Tilley, which is a Canadian brand. Comps look decent for this. Next are just some hats. Either I'll probably just send to Bicycle Trade. So Adidas, Urban Outfitters, Disney with Chip, and just old Disney denim hat. Ted Baker tie, that was 50 cents. Okay. These are, I think are real. Tory Burch. I don't know, does anyone know anything about her sandals? How to tell if they're real or not? Everything matched up online. But they're size 8. The one, so Tory Burch up here, Tory Burch on here. The only thing that's throwing me off is the bottom don't say anything. It has nothing on there, but they are worn on the bottom. So these were $7, but they were 70% off at the Plato's sale. Here, next up, $6.99. Just some Nike quilted leggings for joggers. They're women's size extra small, and it's the black tag Nike, which I think is a different style, which is something to do with some popular style. Next piece was $6.99. This, for the life of me, I cannot figure out who the brand is. I know I've Google Lens this for like 7, 8 different times, and every time I do, something else pops up. But it's this beautiful, cool, Japanese, Oriental, embroidered front and back hoodie. Brand, I think, is Story, what, size extra large? I don't know. Maybe someone else could figure this out. Because I cannot. And then when I look at it inside, pulling up the RN doesn't help. RN just pulls up 7 different brands. All I can make out is nothing. There's no RN on. Oh, RN is 55774. But that's it. When I type in that and then the company that comes up, it doesn't help. Next up was $10, but half off. It's a little nylon mini tote or mini crossbody tote from Karl Lagerfeld. I remember looking this up. I think it's the Amore bag. $3.99. Next piece was $3.99. shout out to Ryan and Jack for telling me this brand. It's Anne Fontaine, size 2. This also something I need some help finding. This was $6.99. So the brand is Stedico, which looking these up, they're like a Japanese, looks like a loungewear brand. So I think these are men's, but what's throwing me off is I've never seen this logo before. I don't know if it's just someone put it on themselves or if anyone's familiar with it. Trunk. And looking up this brand is very hard because there's not much comps. But it's 100% cotton, made in Japan. So Stedico.com. My first thought was, is Miyake inspired? So if I can't find much about these, I'll probably just keep these myself. Next up was $3, so $10, but it was a 70% off Play-Doh sale. Just this cropped Lulu sweat t-shirt. Can't figure out the size, but it looks like it's a size, they had it marked as a size small. I'd probably say it's probably like a 4. Next up, this is going to go right off to the Real. This was $3.99. Just Christian Dior separates, size 14. So older label Christian Dior. That's a no-brainer. Next up, $6.99. It's tie-dye hoodie by Lululemon. And it's a woman's size 6. Next piece is probably one of my favorite finds so far from all this haul. This was $12.99. And before I show you the brand, can you guess who it is just by the logo? It is Ibex. And it is new with tag Ibex. Size extra large. So it's got everything going for it. It's the woman's carry button-up antique orange cardigan. You never find this brand. Well, I don't find this brand as much by me. Next up was $10.99, but half off. This is just a Sashin and Bobby, size 12. My first time finding this brand. I know some people say it's a good bolo. But Sashin and Bobby. I believe this is the Chili Flare color block dress. Alright, my last two pieces. Second to last piece was $6.99. It's just Vanessa Bruno F, which Real takes from me. They'll price up high. Just a pair of casual pull-on pants, size 36. And then last but not least, just this pair of blue velour pants. They got the embroideries, Il Coro, now Ross, whatever, Miyama, non-Miyama, whatever. But it is Iceberg, Cento x Cento. Cento Iceberg. Iceberg is a really good brand to look out for. They do a lot of like Disney and 90s collections. Yeah, this was from 1992. So I'm guessing it's probably for Aladdin. But they're size small or a 42. Women's 42, size small. Comps are all over the place. I can't look up this one because I don't know if it's supposed to be, what movie it's supposed to be from. But once I do, I'll find out. So if you guys see anything that you like, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye.